Alright, we are recording, continuing in Little Nightmares. And time. Okay, yes, I remember kind of sort of getting here and thinking, not really knowing what was next. But it's like, yeah, timer was out, so I needed to. But I have a policeman. Oh, no, it does occur to me. Probably should be near the end. How near the end? Like, it's gonna be the last part. That water just. The lights just turned to look at me. I'm not in control. On my hat. By the way, I am having to turn to match whatever angle it's at. Well, perfect. Well, so it isn't out of my control. Guess I beat him. Doing this, I just know what effect. Do I just, okay, I guess push forward. Turn. Not half effect. Yeah, so I'm guessing I am at the end of the game. I mean, that can't. Yeah, I was just gonna say that can't be the end. Doesn't make any sense. We have a solution. But hey, we have this. Forced him. There is more. Okay. Maybe I do just need to go back a few more times. But yeah, let's just. Yeah, that it has to be. It's the music. So I don't know. Wait. Aha. Got it then. And to go to wherever you're hearing the music. Where? Yep. It is kind of clever designing the puzzle that way. But one thing that is funny is I'm almost certain the way they were doing it, like how we were seeing the shadows being cast, is there is just a second one of my character. That is mirroring whatever I'm doing. Nope. Oh, wait, no, I think. Where's it gonna put? Oh. Push. this down first. Now whatever door. It seems to be the last one. Oh, no. What was that? Oh, this is weird. Sorry, doing that against it. Back. Aside from a hand. I mean, this is not going to be what you see. Boss fight against the friend? Wait. Boss chase. Oh, that didn't last long. There you go. The way the camera tries to go between the zone is not helpful. Oh, come on! I'm sorry, the lines are so stupid that it works then. I'm guessing this will part. Uh-oh. Well, that was stupid. Apparently, you can drink water while. I mean, still the app. At least there's that. Oh, I get it. Oh. Okay, that's stupid. I'm sorry, why should I know that it's gonna come right back such that I can't get that close? How am I supposed to know how close I can? Seriously? Bullshit. I had that. I absolutely had that. It was on the downswing. It's like, nah, you're dead. I hate these lines because I ran into the doorway again. It's just, it needs to follow the damn camera. The thing that the player actually is referencing. I hit it, okay? Fuck the game, I hit it. It is wrong. I know I like saying that one thing nice about video games is they have an inherent fairness to it, unless they're badly designed. This is badly designed. I absolutely smashed that. I mean, what is it trying to suggest that you do? I mean, if it's suggesting you're just supposed to do it like this, that's asinine. I'm sorry, this is so screaming to me of, yeah, we never actually played the game, we just made it. Because this doesn't make sense. And it isn't fun. These are all cheap deaths. Not one of these deaths is a truly I lost to this boss. It is all just, no, the boss is just dumb. It's a dumb design. I'm sorry, it is enraging. It really is enraging me because this doesn't, there is no game benefit from this. It's just, hey, let's not have timing so that it actually is valid. This challenge is valid. It is disgraceful. Truly, this is disgraceful. I have no idea how I managed it. Yeah, I did the scream a little bit closer to the door. That timing should not have been that tight. Absolutely not at all that tight. It's almost like they're forgetting this isn't truly an action game. Because if it were truly an action game, you could take more than one hit. If it's truly an action game, you're not lumbering to pick the thing up. Just seemed like a dude. Here. You can call it an adventure game, but it is so strongly a story narrative type game that it coming on the absurd that they would have it be like, yes, you need to do it in exactly this order and exactly this timing. Okay, I let go What the hell? It's all that is also disgraceful too. And this has been happening throughout the game, where if you're holding something but it's not in a good place, air quotes there, to put the thing down, you don't drop it. I'm saying, how does that make any sense? It's like, you drop it, you release your grip, and it falls, and it's just there. Why is that somehow a challenge? Where's the... Oh, there. Damn it, I wanted to jump. I forgot. Oh yeah, I can't. Release your hands. That's all it takes, is to open them up. Why did I just do what I did? This is stupid. This is so stupid. Again, it's I need to move slowly to open up my finger. Son of a bitch. And again, it was the lines there. It's like, go this way, go this way. I'm running into a wall. Dead, of course. This game is not fun. It really is. Because of bullshit like this. At least I'm pretty sure I didn't pay full price for this. I did get it on a sale. I yelled over there. Why are you coming this way? How is this not cheating? And again, it completely ignores the fact it's drawn in the opposite direction. I am so close to saying fuck it and looking up a damn guide. This is absurd. This is absolutely absurd and inexcusable in my mind. Fuck it. Looking at a goddamn guy. In no way is this tolerable. I mean, it's just so bullshit. Absolutely unequivocal bullshit. Okay. Wow, that's absolutely useless. I mean, it's basically do the thing that by this point you should already know you need to do. Okay, yeah, so I'm looking at a different guide, and what it's describing here is not actually possible. Start by learning 6, apparently that's the kid's name, well, not giant, to attack the bottom left corner before passing through the light and then jump up and grab the axe. Try that, but don't try and attack the music box. No, timing is obviously not going to be right. I mean, it could be. Legitimately, it could be. They could actually have allowed you to do that because it's not an action game. It doesn't matter. Instead, drop back down and head towards the light in the bottom right corner and then lure 6 to attack before passing through. No, it immediately comes to attack that corner. There is no luring. There's not even making it there. It is absolutely, completely, it's just gonna murder you. See? They're playing a different game, apparently. She didn't mean to hit, but she did. Somehow that time was different than all the others combined. Oh wait, don't do it. There we go. Finally. Next point. Next area. It's not done yet. Come on. There you go. I know the whole auto lock-on sucks, but at the same time, you shouldn't be able to, in a situation like this, land a blow next to the damn thing. That should not even be possible. But it's the damn lines stuff. Because I'm hitting W, so aiming directly in front of me, because the line between the camera to my character to it was straight. Nope, went to the left. Oh, come on. Thanks. The way I would put it is this. That, because in the book I'm currently writing the first draft of, haven't finished that. When I finish that, I will be doing revising. One thing about that, though, is some of what I will be doing I will refer to as tightening it up. This game used a hell of a lot of tightening up. Okay, I need to follow 6 very closely. It also, let me just tell you, this is something for just all games that I do really hate. It should not even remotely be like this, where how the checkpoint is starting is with the fade in, but things are already going. So it's like you have no ability to properly react, and yet you need to start reacting instantly. It's like, I'm sorry, I have no concept of how any developer could ever design a game such that that's appropriate. And it's also like here, I was actually holding shift and it wasn't registering because it was loading in. I mean, it's like, no, design your game better so that you would never have the player even come back from a checkpoint where they're technically not able to react. Actually, it's not technically, just straight up not able to react. Oh, so I'm supposed to stay on that? Why should I believe that? Why should I believe I'm supposed to keep standing on that piece of concrete as opposed to following the character that is making it? I'm saying that is like, game design 101 kind of stuff. That follow the leader. Nope. Maybe, nope. Also, what is all this? Can you... Come on. Do something. Pull me up or let me go. But do it. Either there's 2 endings there and I didn't earn the one where I'm not dropped, or still a bad guy. Stop the timer, though, because I don't think that... Said about 5 minutes left. I'm pretty sure this is going to be it. Oh, wow. I'm not dead. Should be. I mean, is it supposed to be like a throne? Or just the only not fleshy thing on stand? Going up into that old man that was chasing us earlier? Well, grown man. Yep. The end of that hallway that we kept seeing. Was me. So I will look. If it was something like there are two endings, I can only think of one way that I could have gotten a different ending. And if that is it, it's something I hate. And I know there are games that do it. I don't know this one. I'll need to look. But if it is, it's... I find it a truly mean way to do it. Alright, are we gonna get credits? Yep. It's because I'm multi. Alright, okay, there is something. But not that. Okay. The glitching remains. Apparently you get a secret ending. Find all of them. I don't know if I did. That would be the kind of faded out Black Hollow things of characters about same size as me. And this is why I was thinking if that led to a bifurcation, two separate endings, in a good ending or a good ending or a bad ending. If it were based on that, I hate that. And I know there are some games that do that. Because to me, those are collectibles. I want to explore and find all of those, but there are actually some games where if you were to go out and find all of those, you now get the bad ending. It's like, but the natural desire for me as a player is to explore and try to find everything. Don't punish me for that. But this, what I was seeing there was suggesting that it actually unlocks a secret ending. So like something additional. It did also say, though, that you get bonus and a last hat, a final hat doing this. I assume it's the fedora. Alright, so I did not care for this game. I'm sorry to all these people whose names are going by. As I was just saying, it needs tightening up. There's so much tightening up use, where in some cases that's like the line stuff, the camera stuff, with a joystick I can see it being better. But this game was put out on PC as well. You are responsible for that. You need to actually make it good. It does blow my mind that it does seem that there are people that do not understand that have no sense of responsibility to make their product good for everyone that they're making it available. Now my brain partially switched off. There's one wanted to say what? Oh, that's right. Also, tightening up can also mean like loosening some timing. So like not having me die all those times when going around to trying to go through all those doors and get the timing just right, perfect. It's like no. Tightening up there would actually be to loosen that timing. Like have her linger when she attacks a door that I've attracted her to, have her linger there longer. So it's not I run, I grab the axe, and I'm trying to run, and she just comes over and hits me and kills me. No, making sure that doesn't happen, that would actually be tightening it up. Because, as I said, it's not an action game. This is a narrative game. I mean, it's not Walking Simulator. It's not on that level. But it is not an action game. So demanding such precise timing is absurd. And so tightening up there would actually be loosening those timings. Tightening up is a more metaphorical kind of thing, where it's like we're making it tighter, cleaner, getting rid of rough edges. So like for the book, and I just had a drink of water, that would be, for me, like going through and tightening things up would be like if I have a large block of exposition, which I don't do anymore. I used to do that. Just like a solid block of just one person talking. It's like, I'm better now. Typically it's a dialogue. It can still be, like multiple pages of just talking, but it is a dialogue back and forth. But it would be like going through and realizing, okay, I don't need this at all, and cutting it down. Or remembering that I made changes, and I actually do have one character that the personality I give them at closer to the end of the story is quite different from what it is at the beginning. So I need to tighten things up there so that it's more consistent. Actually, there's two characters that are kind of like that. One, it's more obvious than the other I could probably actually leave as is, but I would like to make... oh yeah, there's another thing. I have one character that, an aspect of her, that, and this is actually important in the story, is she gets these headaches that are just really bad. I don't necessarily know if I should say they're migraine, to be honest, because I've never had a migraine, so I don't know, but maybe that's what she's actually having. Anyway, there is actual significance to her having these. But sometimes I would forget. It's like, before I wrote the first word, I knew this would be an aspect of her character, but I kept forgetting. So going through and making sure that like she always has one, to some degree, that would also be tightening it up. Because that's more like, a thread that's going through, but in some places it got lax. Because I forgot. Pulling that taut, pulling it tight, that would be another example. Well, this is part 7, which means I need something to cover I need odd number of something more, which should be Vista Clean Detail, which I think, I'm not certain. I'll need to check. Here, I can actually do that now. You may hear me move through the thing. There are 2 left. Okay, 2 areas left. Rust Station East and Splatter Station. It'll be Rust Station East, just I go in order. So I'll get that done at some point. It could be weeks before I do that, just because I don't need it for a while. I didn't need to do this for a while. Yeah, so I'll have to do that at some point. And then once I get those done, I'll be able to start doing Left 4 Dead 2 as the launcher. I'll start with the Left 4 Dead 1 maps. I do have Left 4 Dead 1, but it's just, I don't think I've ever actually launched it. I think I've only ever played in Left 4 Dead 2, so I'm just a little more comfortable with it. Though it has been a while since I played it, but Left 4 Dead 2 is just one of those games where it's like, it is riding a bike. It is so simple. And I guess one way to put it is that is a tightened up game. There's nothing really extraneous. Find a strategy that works, and it'll just work. It does get hectic, so you do need to be adaptable. But it still is, it is kind of tight in that way. It is also interesting, because I have heard some people talk about how one issue with Left 4 Dead 2 at this point is, while yes, it does still stand as one of the better zombie games, it is also old. And so there's always kind of been this hunt in recent years to identify, okay, what is the new Left 4 Dead? And some games have certainly tried, but I don't think any have succeeded yet in achieving that enduring quality. And I have no idea if Valve is interested really in trying to truly do a new game there. Yeah, Valve is just... I saw something not long ago. So it has a more horizontal structure in there, in that, like, everyone's at the same... yes, there would be some that are bosses and such. It's like there's a, on paper, hierarchy, but I remember seeing something years ago that they have their computers on rolling desks so they can just move around and basically work on whatever there. And in some ways, that makes some sense, allowing that flexibility, but at the same time, hierarchy does provide an order that, if you think that, oh, creativity is stifled by order, no, it's not. Creativity is very often helped by order. It's just, you need to balance it correctly. So it would be, in a situation like that, something completely horizontal. It's no, if you have like a director, creative producer, somebody who is the lead for a game, it's when you are attached to their team to work on the game, that's what you work on. Now, you might be able to float around for what you do in that group. Maybe not. But it's like, no, you're responsible to them. They are responsible to make the game. But I could believe that what I was seeing, that it's all so horizontal, is part of the reason why they don't really get things done too quickly. Or do get new games out, because it's nebulous. And I guess one way to put it might be this, because this is something that a lot of people would relate to, as far as the whole order versus not order. It's not necessarily chaos, but it isn't ordered. It's kind of like how for some people, actually a lot of people, they get more done when they are working than on vacation. That having a regular schedule, I mean, it's like, even you come home or you only work on the weekends, it's like you might be able to set that habit of once a month, I wash the car, kind of thing. But then you're on vacation, and it's like, I'll get to it. You do something else, but you never get to washing the car until you're back to working. Things like that. It's real. I mean, it's having that schedule. It is a powerful thing, and if you are lax with that, then you don't get things done, including creative things. And trust me, I've spent a long time having no real schedule. It sucks. And it's also kind of dangerous in some ways. By dangerous, I mean I could spend... that'll actually work. Because I would do video game reviews and such. I still do, not as frequently because I do have an actual job that takes some time, and also I'm writing a book and probably a few other things I'm forgetting at the moment. But The Witcher 3, when I reviewed that, I put in 150 hours into that game in 10 days. 15-hour long day in that game. Now, true, fun game. I really enjoyed it. But at the same time, that's actually dangerous. Just to focus that heavily on the singular experience, like it definitely risks burnout in that game. And indeed, I've not really played the game since, except to collect data in. I do want to play some more. It's just I need to do something else. I'm always busy with something else. Also, I kind of want to start over that game, but I know it would take time. But it is just that whole, it's an unhealthy habit to do a binge like that. But when you have a schedule, so it's, just a schedule in general. But it's like, no, I have to work when I'm off of work for the day or the weekend, then I can do so. This I've been doing over the weekend. Today's Sunday, yesterday was Saturday. So I did 6 videos on Saturday, 1 today. That's fine. Now, true, I did kind of binge. Well, not really. I could have done this all in one day. Why is it just like part of the Bandai Namco? Anyway, okay. Oh, this is melodic. I just want to show the hat. I'm hoping I can get to the... No, should have loaded up to chapter. But yeah, having that schedule so that I only do this on the weekends, or I can do it in the evening, but it's like, with it being in the evening, I can do it for like 2 hours, and that's it. I can't do 10 hours at a time. Actually, I don't think I've ever done 10 hours. Well, no, there might have been some. In recent time. I've definitely done 6 to 8 hour days. With some reviews I'm mainly thinking of, where I would do multiple, alright, that was it. I just want to see the hat. Because when I do a review, now that I would record the review, playthrough, share, I try to target those videos at 2 hours. Longer than that, and I can go longer, like 2.5 hours. The processing of the video takes so long, because that's a lot that has to be loaded up and managed. Like a lot of short videos. Like that's why the reason I keep this at 40 minutes if I can for now, even though I'm coming about an hour. It's just so much more manageable. But I definitely had days, I think that would have been for Assassin's Creed Valhalla, where I was doing like 3 or 4 of those sessions in a day. It's intense, especially when it's also, I have to have headphones on the entire time. I have to have the mic on, and I am on mic the entire time. Yeah. Having a schedule that helps break that up, that is a good thing, because doing it like that is kind of unhealthy. It's doable, but although that, I should also say though, if I had a real job that was to do this kind of stuff, then okay, I would do it, but I'd probably also try to set up a schedule around there where it's like, yeah, I do this, but then I get a day off, but then it's like I have days off probably after, not leading up, but it's like, gotta manage stuff. I will also say this, because I know I've said things about it in other videos other times. I do also personally believe that it is up to the person to manage their work-life balance. I don't believe that any person's job is responsible for that in the grand scheme. Yes, I do believe it's like being able to go to your boss, whatever, and say, I need these days off, just I'm getting close to burnout. That should be possible. You should just have some level of vacation days anyway. But it's like, there's that. But I don't mean the whole, some places are going to like, oh, we're going to do 4-day work weeks to help with the work-life balance. It's like, no, that's not going to actually help. That's just, you're trying to be kind. It's like, you didn't employ them to be kind. They don't work there to be treated kindly. They work there to get the job done. And if they have a problem managing work-life balance and with 5-day to work week, that's on them. Now, I will also add, though, that if it's yes, it's 5 days, but you're also constantly emailing them or calling them, okay, that's not on them. That's on, well, it is kind of on them. That's on the employer. They're wrong. The employer's wrong, unless it's an emergency. It's like, yeah, but it's only slightly on the employee as far as the whole, you can just not pick up the phone. Like when you're off the clock, your responsibility is kind of done. You're able to do other things. It's that whole schedule, but it is also, where's your responsibility kind of thing. Anyway, I'm just blathering. I do that. If you've watched this far, well, unless this is the first time you've ever watched one thing, I do that. Yeah. All right. So, shall be stopping this, but so as I said, gotta do Visceral Claim detail after this to fill out the week, and probably another week after. But because I started it, and I do started the series, and I do have another game in it, Resident Evil 3, the remake for that will be coming. All right. See you next time.